Okay, let's see what you're gonna do. Should you get for plate? Depends on the HP of the plate though. Didn't even look at the HP of the plate, so yeah, I should have stayed there. That's a mistake. Because technically, you need to think about two things. One is the HP of the plate, and two is where are the enemies. The enemies were pretty close, but since the HP of the plate was low, you can actually go 2 auto attacks on the plate and just back. What's going on, guys? Vizais here. In today's video, we're going to learn how to play Jinx. This is a coaching session, and it's a muted approach, meaning that the guy is going to go into a game, he's going to stream live on Discord, and I'm going to be muted, and I'm going to talk while he plays the game, so he doesn't hear me. The advantage of that is that he's just going to play normally, but after he rewatches the session again, he's going to get the full feedback and he's going to know exactly what he did wrong, exactly how he played good, what he did bad. Most of the coaching session, they do co-pilot, meaning that you go into a game and they tell you what to do while you play the game, which might feel very distracting. So this is a much better approach. Make sure you watch this until the end because the tips here are applicable for master and below. So if you enjoy this content, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss out any bit of content from this League of Legends 8 carry specialized channel. You can okay, so the first red flag is where you want to keep the wave, because what you want to do in majority of the cases in League is that you want to get push and you want to be able to move first on the river. That's typically what you should do. That doesn't really mean you're never gonna freeze under the tower, like you said, like keeping the wave close to your tower. But since you have a Nami and you guys can poke, especially the Senna, right? And the Pantheon, because you guys have more range, you should actually get push. Mechanics are very good. You kite it quite well. I also like that you use A-click. Yeah, you'd actually use the potion right away, and then yeah, okay. Let's talk about this early game. So it's like it's good that you try to get the push, but they had no abilities to walk up on you, and you could have just played aggressive. Also, the support is playing way too safe here, way too AFK. You guys have more range, especially the support can just do a lot of things. Using double like she did right now is like he did, sorry, right now is it's quite bad because you just don't get much value. It's like 80 heal. Also, the fact that you didn't use potion early on, it's gonna feel tough. You use it a lot earlier. Okay, now keeping the wave here is not horrible because you're receiving a gank. But yeah, all in all, you could have played much better early on, just using your advantage and playing around cooldowns. Also, Nami played way too safe here. Should have flashed for that if she's barrier. Yeah, I see. Let's see what you're gonna do. You have 350 gold. Your HP is not so good. You have to push this wave. Keeping it here is a bit dangerous. It's 303, so the jungle could gank you very soon. Then you recall immediately. There is no need to escort the wave. Only Nami can escort the wave here. Yeah, it's not the best that you actually do it, because you're never gonna, like, you're just wasting your time. Nami can do that by herself, because the next wave was really far, and also your wave was very huge. Let's see. We'll get boots. Okay, it's a very, very bad back. Okay. Yeah, because you need damage, right? You don't need the attack speed. The attack speed is useless on Jinx. Really useless. You only get like boots dagger build if you're like super behind. Let's say you're 0-1 right now, your Nami is also 0-1. You can't play the lane. They have like Caitlyn, Morgana, you're getting pushed in. But in a lane where you can win, play against a Senna, you should go longsword. You should go, you know, damage so you can clear the way faster. Attack speed doesn't really help you so much in this lane. Yeah, the Nami should use W to bounce for sure. Not necessarily on the Jinx. That is good, even if you keep it on Jinx. Okay, so now I'm gonna tank all the minion wave. That is not a good thing. That is not a good thing here. Because you just lost your HP and the wave is not frozen anyways. You do have Nami, so it's not as bad as it would have been with a different champion, but it's still not an optimal thing to do. Wouldn't the HP bot or Khal been a better buy? Khal is a bit iffy. I don't like Khal because Khal basically means, guys, I'm gonna scale, wait me. And in solo queue, no one gives a fuck about that. You have Carl and you're gonna scale. You need to get to your items. You need to carry the game to get to the one item as fast as possible, and you need to get to two items as fast as possible so you can start carrying. Like Carl, it's not my cup of tea. Like if I play in Challenger, I see a lot of Challenger players do it. It's not a bad item. I'm not saying that. It's just this is not the Challenger coaching session, unfortunately. So HP bot. What is HP bot? Uh, what is HP bot? I'm not sure. Like buying HP? No, that's definitely not what you mean, right? Okay, you need to crush this. For low elo, no. High elo, yes. Yeah, yeah. That's kind of like what I would say. That summer is up. So you need to push this 780 gold. You could go for a word if you're planning to stay. Also, the recall is quite free here because you have 800 gold. You have free buy. Yeah, I would recall here because the jungle is on top side. There is no reason for you to stay in pressure. But it's not bad that you stay because 800 gold is not a big sum that will tell you immediately recall. But at the same time, your resources, your mana and HP are not so low. But since the next wave was like really far, you had enough time. Okay, so now Nami is pinging beautifully. You guys are pinging SS, but you should perma push and just go on him. Very good E. You tried to do max range. Yeah, it's very bad that you're actually keeping the wave here. His Pantheon. Oh, Pantheon is on Drake. Okay, I thought he's on Grubs. That's pretty good. I don't know what he's doing. Nami should be fine here. He's dead. Very good. Don't like that he didn't really put the E's. Placed it very bad and slow as well. I think he should be fine. Yeah, the damage is completely useless. The damage is so useless, it's crazy. The itemization is very bad. I like how you use your A click. That's really good. Like you're precise when you like other people are just lazy, they keep
Nice one.
behind them. Okay, let's see what you're gonna do. Should you get for plate? Depends on the HP of the plate though. Didn't even look at the HP of the plate, so yeah, I should have stayed there. That's a mistake. Because technically you need to think about two things. One is the HP of the plate, and two is where are the enemies. The enemies were pretty close, but since the HP of the plate was low, you can actually go two auto attacks on the plate and just back But yeah, we talked about after Jinx pops off. That feels good. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Yeah, so not bad so far. Not bad. You just need to like have some adjustments. The thing that concerns me the most is when I look at your OPGG and you have like 8 farm per minute on your game. That's very concerning. That means you're not fighting at all. You have low damage and you have high farm. This means you're just ignoring fights. You're just not grouping. Maybe you're staying too much on the side lane. You're not at the objectives. You don't help your jungle. Something is going on. You can't be platinum and have 8 farm per minute unless you're like doing something very wrong, which we're gonna see soon. Jungle is around you, so you can play very soon out on the bot side, hopefully.
I'm wearing lots of belts for no reason at all.
Okay, let's see. So you wanna follow. At least there is like here, huge mistake here. You just push the wave. The fight is way too far. You should just push so you can actually pressure the Pantheon and move. And now this is fine. You're slow pushing. Because if you crush, you can't really do much. Yeah, Senna is there. Pretty bad wave management. You should fast push that. And even if Senna moves and there is nothing on the river, you should still fast push because you crush 2 waves in the tower and you can get played. So what I'm saying is you need to move on the river, you should push, but even if you don't move on the river and they are fighting towards grabs, let's say, you should still push because 2 waves crush means you can get plates and you shouldn't really wait 3 waves crush because 3 waves crush is impossible in this meta. It's like multiple mistakes. You should take the same decision in different situations. Like now it's obviously it's super obvious, like they are fighting on the river, you didn't push, but even if they weren't fighting on the river, then it should be just fast push. Okay, it's gonna be interesting.
Come on. What's the worst that could happen?
Need to get his mouse clicks in the fight. In the replay I can see there's some stuff there. Mouse clicks in this fight. I don't think the problem was really his mechanics. I think his mechanics for Platinum are fine. Now wave is coming into you and you're weak sided. This definitely is good if you keep the wave into you. At this point in time you're very highly gankable. Highly likely going to get ganked very soon. Just like last hits. You also can get Pantheon behind.
I'm thinking.
Okay, keeping the wave here, you are still weak side. So, okay, Kane shows up top. And Pantheon is mid, so you should fast push here immediately. Because if Pantheon is mid, that means Kata is gonna get zoned. You need to get played spot, and you should ping Nami to stay with you. Actually, not really. Nami should go mid. This is a good decision, but you should just push. Get plates. Or fight the Senna. Freezing is not bad because it's gonna make Senna lose some minions, but if you know you can pressure her under the tower, kill her, or even get some plates, it's always fine to break the freeze. Just feels like you have too much emphasis on keeping the wave under the tower, which is good in some situations, as I said before, but it's not always good. Like what you're doing right here, this is fine because you don't know where his Pantheon and he could come, so you're just playing it slow. You can't crush it in time, so you just wait the next wave to be here and then you just push. I don't think you're gonna push, you're just gonna slow push forever. Also looking at your gold, I should just fast push like a long time ago. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. So it's super autopilot. There is no reasoning. I mean, it doesn't look like you have like a plan. You know, I'm pushing this because of this. I'm freezing. I'm doing this. It feels like it's super autopilot. So we need to work on. Okay, you're not really moving your camera to the Pantheon, you're not really trying to push. Pretty bad. Move camera to Pantheon, maybe he's low, you can just ult right away. If you don't do that, just be very committed on pushing the wave so you can actually attend to the fight. Like you take this and you go to the fight. But at least you move your camera and you just ult the Drake. Yeah, I didn't even see the HP of the Drake. Wait, but how can you... Wait. Am I blind? Why didn't I see the HP of the Drake? That was a bit weird. This is very bad. Actually, I have so much gold now.
Seriously, screaming helps not at all.
An enemy has been slain. Turret plating will soon fall. An ally has been slain.
You guys are in a very good position, by the way.
Really need a new gun.
You are very ahead on the Senna, up in CS, you're playing Jinx, you're scaling quite well. So it's the Pantheon W that is a bit scary in the team fights. Maybe Mel E and scaling of Mel, Gragas, but it's not like anything special with the engage, just the W of Kayn really. They don't have a reliable engage.
Yeah.
This should be quite easy to play. I just hope this game is gonna end fast so we work on the mistakes we found, because typically below diamond early game is the most important thing. But yeah, then I'm always going back to your OPGG where you have 10 farm per minute and your platinum hard stack or emerald hard stack. If you have more than 8 farm per minute and you're not minimum diamond 2, you're just farming when you shouldn't farm and you're not joining fights. Which it looks like it looks like you're never actually trying to get into the fights. Which was actually normal. I could tell you that after I look at your PGG and I look at your stats. So what is the plan right now? What are you trying to accomplish here? Obviously we are again weak side. Volibear is top lane, Kayn is bot lane, so it's absolutely fine. You're still weak side, so I wouldn't touch the wave much, and I wouldn't contest this ward. I would try to W and then back off. You ping the ward, very good. Okay, Kayn actually shows up mid lane.
Jinx? Stand for Jinx.
Very good E. I like that you're trying to utilize your E's like max range. Kayn is still top lane. You guys can fight now.
Part of the plan.
Shut down.
I have 1.2k gold. Are you gonna stop Senna's recall or not? Just AFK basically right now. Yeah, there's nothing really actually doing. So yeah, I should walk up, try to actually stop Senna's recall, try to fight them, try to push the wave. You're playing very reactive, which is very bad. Because I mean, it was fine because Kayn was actually missing and stuff, and your jungle was top. But it really looks like you're always playing like that. You're not playing smart. Like, hey, I acknowledge the fact that Kayn is missing. I'm gonna play safe bot. No, you're like just it's random. You're always playing safe. This is a problem with a lot of people. They have the same playstyle every game. They play the same every game. Doesn't matter the champs. And now you recalled. But then I don't really understand. Okay, you do have BF sword, but you're gonna lose this wave, aren't you? But then it's good that you recalled. I mean, I would have at least preferred that as you recall, you look at the wave to see if Senna is pushing as you're recalling, and if you see that she's actually gonna be able to crush the wave before you can get there, then I would consider to stay. Didn't do that. I mean, obviously, you had the item, you had the BF sword in base, so it's still, I mean, probably thought about something, which is good. Okay, she called. Very nice. Don't tell me you recall. Push, 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 push. Please push, please push, please push. Please don't recall when everyone is stop. No, you just could have won the game. You just take the tower, take the next wave, take the Gromp, recall, go mid, get 2 items. okay, you're not gonna have 2 items, but you're gonna have 500 gold right now, and it's really much more the XP. So now you didn't get the tower and you went mid. Wow, so Senna is actually dead for so long and I didn't get anything of that. He just recalled and go mid. That is crazy mistake. That is crazy mistake we found here, brother. No problem. That's why we're here. And now Nami stays with you, but you can't really play because your teammate just recalled. You know, that's the problem with the play that you made. You recalled when your teammates were pushing mid, and then when you are actually mid, Volibear just recalled, and now he needs to take his camps. We didn't actually get the push top, so Garen had to be here. Okay, let's see what you're gonna do here. You're actually hovering, your positioning is very good, and you have a lot of poke. Your camera is also not bad. You go catch this wave, and unless they are fighting, you can push another wave first before moving. Doesn't look like they are fighting, so you can easily take this wave. And now you can contest Drake or push mid, but it looks like they didn't start Drake. Okay, Wolf. Very nice try. You can easily kill them all here. Your positioning is pretty safe. I would say even say a bit too safe. Like Phantom Double is like really low range, but I mean it's good. I don't expect it to be Gumayushi spacing, so you're just safe here. Beautiful. Your mechanics are pretty decent actually. It's good. I think Jinx is your champ.
Forget the law of three in my time of need.
Good job. That was a very nice play from you guys. Very well played.
Yeah, thanks.
You guys should win every fight right now because you have Katarina is strong, Jinx is strong. You are flashless on Jinx, so keep that in mind. All in all, if we fight, we should always be able to win this. Just have to play for fights. Okay. So what are you gonna do? Because it's exactly what I said you're gonna do, and I knew you're gonna do this very bad. You wanted to take wolves when there is Atakan up, Katarina is fighting, and Volibear is around Atakan. So instead of getting mid push and just moving to the fight, you actually wanted to get wolves. Huge mistake. The pattern there, the fact that you click towards wolves, shows me so much. Small thing, but it's a huge thing. These small things, they can matter a lot. You should have always been there. If you didn't actually click like 5 seconds towards the wolves, you would be able to be in time. Now you should just go to mid and push. Take the tower. Stay on the left. You'll get Atakan, but it will take a while. You're gonna get... You got one tower, you get mid tower, and you also get the second maybe tower top. Okay. Okay. Anyways, the towers for Atakan. It is not worth it, but it's pretty decent. I mean, it's better than nothing. Now I should just back out. Just go out, 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 out.
You think I'm crazy? You should see my sister.
Yeah, there is no origin to stay. You have Zeal in base, so you can just recall. Okay, you're not recalling into the brush. And you were a bit confused. I hope you don't stay for this wave, because next wave is actually quite far. Correct decision to recall. Get the Zeal. Katarina is there to catch the wave. You're taking the Raptors. Is this good? Yeah, the wave mid is way too far. There is nothing happening with your team. So you just, well, yeah, I wouldn't take the camps if he's there. But the concept is, no, nothing was happening on the map. Is it good to take camps? Yeah, no one was really face checking anything. Anything was happening on the map. This specific case, taking camps is good. Majority of the cases, it's not good because people are fighting, are hovering. Nami wants to get vision. You should be behind her, get push mid, or do useful stuff. So getting camps is typically slowing down your tempo. It's bad.
Stands for Jinx.
But the last one you did is fine. Now you also stay. You should stay on the right angle here. You should. You have nothing to do with your wave top. You should always go mid, push mid one, and then just go bot.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, that's why you have a lot of farm, right? Because you just AFK looking too much to farm. And I don't know if I should say that, but you're farming too much. I don't mean like, farming is important, but like why are you farming? You're farming because you want to get items. Why do you want to get items? Is because that's the way you carry a game with a carry. Okay, but you are not in the fights. How are you gonna carry a game on a carry? You know? Actually, brain dead team. Okay, that's what Oliver says. Meanwhile, he plays a bear. Don't bears in the winter sleep or something? Hibernate or something? Like, why is he playing?
I'm trying to care.
Now you have flash, so you can actually win the game. But yeah, I think the biggest pattern you have is just this constant tendency to just want to get the farm, which is obviously a good thing. You're just overdoing it. You're like exaggerating it. And also in the early game, the wave management. Other than that, I think your trading mechanics are like way above platinum. Oh boy, I shouldn't say that shit. Really good fighting, by the way. Just get the whole jungle in this case. Volibear is dead, so you can take this and just go all the way to top. I don't know how much gold you need for the item, but if you have it already, then you shouldn't go top. See? You have it. Okay, then you can just... In this case, there's nothing really you can do, so you just go to mid. Top lane wave doesn't look like very big, so the fact that you go top... It's good. The fact that you go mid is fine.
What's the worst that could happen?
Okay, be careful, because it's always dangerous to do what you're doing right now. What should you be doing instead? Just take the red buff and go mid. Like, I don't actually understand why you would not take red here. Volley is space checking top, so you should get prior mid or just move right away. But judging of the distance between you and him, moving right away it's not a good choice. Okay, we need to move the camera. He's most likely dead anyways. Okay. GG, have fun, bro. That's why I don't play with chat, bro. League of Legends is such a fun experience without chat. You just play, you have a bad game, no one like, if they ping you, you mute. It's just heaven. They're doing Nash, so you guys need to actually rush. Okay, you ulted without looking at the HP of the Baron. But it's actually the same mistake like in the early game. But I said it, man. The mistakes in the early game are just everything that matters. Because if you get the concept right, like before you actually ulti on Jinx, or before you choose to actually move to the Drake or to the Baron, you look at the HP. It works the same way for every objective. Target, but be careful. You guys need to back now. No reason to fight. Volibear is not here. Not bad to get the wave because it's literally in front of you. You might get flashed on. Just run, just run. Just run, just run. No reason to actually step back. Yeah, but now the problem is right now you have to stay, which is a bit iffy because you have like gold, but I mean it's not that bad. Could always be worse, right? Could always be worse.
I really need a new gun. But don't tell my other guns.
So let's see what we're gonna do.
You think I'm
Yeah,
crazy?
we need to talk about like half an hour on these mistakes for sure.
Whatever. Let's just start shooting.
Okay, I kicked her before. Ult. Okay, got obliterated shit. Just stay focused. I do recommend you guys to mute when someone is a bit negative. Just mute and play the game. You still have flash on Jinx. That is very good news.
Yeah.
It's much easier to play the game with Jinx. In this case, Pantheon, Gragas, they have a lot of other stuff. It's a great game for a review, by the way. So keep it up.
See if I'm listening. Stand for Jinx.
See what's gonna happen here. I mean, let's see how much you respect, because there is email, Gragas R, Gragas E, Pantheon W, Pantheon ult. Wanna see some good respect. They're respecting really well. Yeah, pretty decent. Huge. Triple. They do have Pantheon, but I don't think he can do anything. He's dead. Don't ult. Yeah, well, he's dead for sure. The guy is dead as well. Awesome, guys. You guys can end easily here. Alright, we ended.